All right, Candle Range Theory Trader back with you with another video showing you the fastest way to pass prop firm challenges using the Candle Range Theory. So let's not waste time and get right into it. This video will cover the key metric to focus on, how to manage risk, real chart examples, and some net income examples as well. This is not my original idea. I have to give credit to the creator of this concept, Willis FX. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I believe he's based out of the UK, so he's definitely a great content creator to follow. So if you just YouTube his name, it should pop up. Definitely give him a subscribe. All credit goes to him for this concept. So here we go. The metric to focus on when you get a challenge account is this: the max daily drawdown. So a lot of different prop firms, and I'm going to use one example for Instant Funding. That's the prop firm that I predominantly use, but I'm not an affiliate for them. I have no affiliate links. You do your own research and choose the firm that best fits your style. Okay, that's my disclaimer. So as well, I have to say that this is high risk too, just to reiterate that. Okay, this is high risk. So I'm going to mention that too. Okay, you can lose your challenge fee using this method, but you can also pass as well. But here we go. So focus on max daily drawdown. So basically, if you have an 8% drawdown or a 10% drawdown or a 6% drawdown, you're going to risk that on your first trade and all your trades thereafter until you either pass or fail the challenge. So you're not full porting into it at one time, like the whole account, but at the same time, you are going to be risking your max daily drawdown, because say if you do just a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, you're going to be risking 3% to possibly get 6%. Okay, or just even on a 1-to-1, you risk 3% to get 3%. All right, so if the profit target is 8% and you made 3% in one trade, then all you're going to need is 1 to 2 more trades to actually do this. So fastest way I know of. So of course, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is because I did this. So this was a $25,000 challenge that I had with Instant Funding. So as you see there, it's kind of hard to see, but the daily loss limit on this amount was, I want to say, like $700 or so. So I had no problem just risking that on a trade and to see where that would get me. Now the profit target was 27,000, so I only had to make 2 grand. So you realize in just a few trades, I got there in about 8 days. So it took me 8 days. This is the 8-day start. Took 12 trades, 50% win rate. I took 8 trades, won 4, lost 4. Okay, so 50%. You don't need a 100% win rate. I know a lot of people ask about that. You just don't need it. Okay, focus on money. So these are some of the trades that I took with GJ. The winning trade that got me to pass was GJ. That was about $900 there. EJ paid me about $500 there. This was a loss, $131 here. This one, I don't know what happened there. $6, I guess. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, $367 loss there, 351 pip win there. So, that's not all of them, but that's just some of them. But I mean, you're playing with big numbers here. But it's all fake money anyway. This is a challenge account. So now let's get into some actual examples here. I'm sorry, my phone is going crazy right now. So let me turn that down. So your money invested. All right. So let's just use a $10,000 example for an account. Prop firms vary, but let's just say you spent $8,900 for a $10,000 account. Out of the gate, you're going to be risking 3% of that because that's your max daily loss. And we'll go through a CRT example using Swiss yen to show you how to calculate your max daily loss and what that can look like. So the site I like to use for the max daily loss is going to be a pip calculator on, I believe it's, let me see, and I'll grab that in a second. Let me go over this and then I'll show you how to calculate your pip value. So this was a dollar yen. Now, what you're going to do is use your stop loss to determine your lot size, meaning that if you see a good entry and your stop loss needs to be 55 pips, like it's down here, you're going to use the pair and your size, and you're going to configure your size to fit in the pip amount to determine what's going to get you to that $300. So if that's confusing, I'll just show you because it's easier shown than explained. So let me go ahead and show that to you real quick. So I'm going to pull that up. Let's see here. Here we go. I was getting it up and then I will show it to you. All right, so there we go. Okay, so you should be looking at FXTM. So this is the link that you just Google FXTM and find the pip calculator, or you just Google FXTM pip calculator. There you go. All right, and it'll show you what you want to see. So let's see here. So let's say you're just doing euro, for example. So you found a good setup on euro and you know your stop loss. This is going to come first. Let's say your stop loss is 40 pips. All right, so you'll put 40 right here. Okay, so there you go. It's kind of slow, so you got to wait for this number to update because sometimes it'll still say 1,000. So we just kind of wait a little bit, toggle it some. There we go. Okay, so now we know it's active. All right, so 400. Okay, now if our risk is $300, we're going to bring this down till we see 300. Okay, so about 280 or so. It doesn't have to be right at it, but this lets us know. Okay, our lot size needs to be 0.7 pips. All right, so that's your stop loss. Stop loss goes here, and then you toggle the trade size based on the pair you're in to get you as close to your max daily loss as possible. Be sure to set your stop loss. Sometimes I set a take profit, sometimes I don't, just in case the trade really takes off. But you definitely want to use your stop loss because you're doing a challenge and you don't want to blow the account on your first trade. So you're only allowed one trade, all right, per day until you either pass or fail the challenge. Okay, so that's how that works. So again, stop loss goes here. You need to know your risk. Stop loss goes here, and then figure out your trade size based on your stop loss. So there we go. All right, so we're going to go back to our presentation here. So this is the example. So this should make more sense now. All right, so we knew that stop loss was 55 pips. So 55 pips went here. So our lot size was 0.85. So in this example here, this would have been a 98 pip win. And based on this lot size, that would have been a win for $533 worth of profit just in this one trade. All right, using the candle range theory, obviously. The blue candle, if you don't know what that is, the link is in the description to explain it. But taking the entry and just going straight up there for a blue candle long, ATR candle range long. All right. And then the next trade here, this would have been for a 47 pip stop loss. Same risk here, 300 bucks. So we're going to risk 300. And the take profit on this one, the lot size would have been a standard. And this went for 179 pips. This was on December 11th on Swiss Yen if you want to look at it for yourself. And this prior one was on December 3rd. So just in 2 trades, you passed the challenge. All right. So that went for 179 pips. Bang to the bottom. Done deal. Done. All right. It's over. You passed in 2 trades. All right. Will it always look like this? No. But let's go ahead and go through this as well. Here's a general idea of what it could look like. Okay. What it could look like where you used to, should you employ the strategy. So let's just say you're going to focus on $10,000 accounts. First challenge, you go in, you pay 89 bucks. You do this method, you fail. The next challenge, you go in, you pay 89 bucks, you fail. The third challenge, though, you use the same method and you pass. And let's say you manage to get a payout of $2,000. All right, cool. All right, you're going to use some of that $2,000 to buy another challenge. You fail it. You buy another challenge. You pass it. You get another $2,000. All right. And then let's say you get another challenge. You pass that. You get another $2,000. All right. And then you get another one. You fail, and another one you pass. All right. So you failed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these challenges, and you pass 1, 2, 3, 4 of these challenges. All right. So 4 and 4, 50%. All right, so let's take a look at the total money spent. You spent $712 on those 4 challenges, all right? You got $8,000 in payouts. Subtract this from this, and you have a net profit of $7,288. Would you invest $700 to make $7,000 with a 50% win rate? Of course, the numbers will not be this clean, but I'm trying to get you to understand the concept of money invested and money gained. Okay, money invested and money gained. If you have a solid strategy, these losses will not bother you because okay, I lost 89, but now I got 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000, whatever your profit target is. It doesn't have to be a set 2. Maybe it's just 1,000. Either way, all you need after these 2, that's 90, that's another 90, that's 180. If you make 200, you still haven't lost anything. Okay, and it shouldn't be that hard to make $200 on a $10,000 account because I just showed you here how to make $500. This could have been a real trade in your real account once you actually get funded. So this isn't hard to do. Okay, this isn't hard to do. So in conclusion, a prop firm can be here today and gone tomorrow, and that was one of the points that Willis made. And I've seen it. Some of you guys may have seen what happened to my Forex funds. That was a prop firm that I actually recommended, and I used to get payouts from them as well, but they folded. They went under. So get your money back ASAP. All right. They're here today. They're gone tomorrow. Get your money back as soon as possible. Now, let's remember, though, this is high risk. So you should have your own account as well. Use your payouts to fund your own account with your own rules with a trusted broker. Okay. Do that. And then that way, these challenges should be funding your personal account, or at least a portion of it. I'm not saying put all your money in your own personal account, but do both. It's not either or. It's both and. Okay. It's both and. Now, this method is not the best for beginners or new traders. Okay, if you're fresh into the game, do not do this. Do not do this. You'll just see fail, 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 fail. And that's what prop firms are counting on. Okay, that's what they're counting on for you to fail. So if you're new, just demo trade. So pretend this is a funded account. Start with a $10,000 demo trade, risk the 3%, see how likely it is. Prove it to yourself first. At least do that at least like 2-3 times. And if you can grow an account, a $10,000 demo account, in 2 to 3 trades by 10%, and you got the disposable income, that's part number 2. Then go ahead and try it in real life and just keep the numbers the same. All right. Now, a very big point is to focus on trades that have low stop losses. Okay, low stop losses. So when you see these setups, if the stop loss is like 80 pips or 90 pips, that's not your setup. Okay, you want something that's like 40 to 50 pips and below. Okay, 40 to 50 pips and below. Big stop losses, your position size is going to be smaller. So when your stop loss isn't as big, then you could take bigger lot sizes. And if the trade works in your favor like this, who's to say you can't pass in one trade? That's possible too, depending on how big the candle range is. All right. And lastly, please know the firm's rules. Okay. Some firms do not allow you to trade news. They don't let you hold over the weekend. They have margin requirements, all that good stuff. Know the rules, because the last thing you want to do is use this method, get funded, win some trades, and then all of a sudden you're not getting paid out because you broke a rule and didn't even know it. You have to know the game and the rules of the game before you decide to play. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video or to this channel, and your trading will never be the same. This is Candle Range Trader. Again, I appreciate you. Leave a comment, subscribe, like. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.